from future stuff. I haven't filmed an intro for this video, so this is what I'm doing right now. Thank you so much for watching and for clicking. I really appreciate it. It still stuns me every time I get like 100 views. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm about to hop into the shower, and before I do that, I wanted to show you the tools and cleansers that I use on my face. So one of them is the Beste No. 9 Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant, and this is just a little sample size. I really love this stuff. I think it's so gentle and very hydrating, but at the same time makes your skin feel really clean. And it says that it removes all makeup and impurities, which I double cleanse anyway when I am wearing makeup. So that's a tip for like keeping my skin pretty clear for the most part, is always double cleansing. The balm that I use to remove my makeup, because I do wear waterproof mascara because my Asian lashes just can't deal with non-waterproof stuff. So I use the Sumptuous cleansing butter from the Body Shop, and this is in a chamomile scent. I think this is the only scent that they have, but their chamomile line is, I think, strictly for sensitive skin. It's not super fragrant. Yeah, it smells really good. And this is what it looks like. To be honest with you, I've been using this for like 3 years or maybe more, and it's never let me down. So if I am exfoliating, I like to use the Body Shop Vitamin C Daily Glow Cleansing Polish. It says that it's for dull, tired, grumpy skin, which is so great. I love that. And it actually makes me, first of all, feel awake. And I also think it like helps my skin to wake up a bit. But for the most part, I try to exfoliate 3 to 4 times a week. Not too often, because I do have a tool, this brush thing that you've probably seen. It is from the brand CALA, and I got this from Winners. So on one side, there's these like rubber bristles, which are great for gentle exfoliation. And then you also have like this dense brush. I don't particularly love the brush just because I don't know if it does much for my skin, but this rubber part is great. It gives your skin like a nice massage, and I really like it. But yeah, those are the tools that I use in the shower just to clean my face. Got out of the shower, and now I'm gonna do my skincare. Also, I have a t-shirt on my head because I'm trying this new way of drying my hair. One of the first steps that I think everyone should take when starting their skincare routine is using toner. I cringe so hard when people don't use toner, because I know what it's like to just apply oil or serum on a very dry face. Like my face right now feels so tight and I hate it. But I just use this toner, clarifying toner from New Directions Aromatics. It is tea tree and lemon infused. It's paraben free and also uses 100% pure essential oils, which is great because if you have acne prone skin, or if you have blemishes, or just oily skin in general, tea tree oil is really good for combating like excess oil production and also cleaning out the pores. Okay, so I will just spray this all over my face, and I also concentrate it on the areas that I tend to break out most. So that'll be like my jaw, and sometimes like even under my chin, weirdly enough. And I also spray a little bit more on my nose area because I have blackheads, and to me it does stuff. I don't know, maybe it's psychological, but I never like skip this step. So here we go. It smells so good too. Next, depending on the state of my skin, I will use this Derma Acne Blemish Control Treatment Serum with active salicylic acid and tea tree oil and aloe vera. This is honestly game-changing. I really like it. I love serums, and what I do is I concentrate it on my nose because again I have blackheads, and I also do it all under my chin and jaw because on my period especially, those are the areas that I break out the most. And then whatever's left out, just like pat it all over my skin. For a moisturizer, I'm going to use this Derma Anti-Wrinkle Renewal Cream. This is actually my dad's, but I have been using it and my skin really likes it. So I'll just apply this all over my face. And my neck, never miss your neck. Oh, this is like the best feeling when your skin is dry and then you're finally putting on your skincare, it just feels so good. So I like to pat my skin to make sure all the product is in instead of constantly like rubbing it, especially when the product like kind of starts to thin out on my face. I just don't want to be tugging on my face. Now, this is a step that I think has changed my skin. So I always use a face oil, and I've used so many in the past, but this has been working phenomenally for me. This is actually just grapeseed oil. We bought it in this huge bottle. So I used to apply face oil before my moisturizer because I always thought that the moisturizer just like seals everything in. But recently Tati informed me that we should try putting it after a moisturizer. And from my point of view, I feel like, I could be wrong, but maybe the oil like seeps into the pores and then that can kind of enlarge in your pores, because if you think about it, if you have oily skin, you tend to have larger pores than other people with like dry skin. So that's just the thought process for me, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, either way, I do this step last or second to last, and you'll see what I use last. I will just use this dropper and put like 3 to 4 drops, rub it between my hands, and then just pat it into my skin. This makes my skin supple. I never understood what supple skin even looked like before, and now I totally get it. So if it was evening, this is probably where I'll end off. I don't like to use too many products in the evening, but it's the daytime, and you have to put SPF. This is a thinkbaby 50 plus SPF, and we are trying out different SPFs. This one was highly recommended on well.ca, but there are pros and cons to this. The pros are that it makes your skin look like there's a filter on it. It really does diffuse the pores, makes you look just like smooth AF. But the cons is that you can't really rub this in. You have to pat it in, otherwise it will leave like a slight white, I don't even know how to call it, like I wouldn't say a cast, but it does make your skin look a little bit white. Like, I don't know, if you have darker skin, I don't think this is a product for you. I felt like there was a grayness to my face when I used this for the first time. So patting it in, honestly, sometimes is like super time consuming. Like I'm still going because I don't know when to stop. It will go away over time, but it's definitely not the most convenient. So I will have to do my research for when we are done with this SPF. It was kind of pricey. We're just now, I know it's bad, but we are just now getting serious about protecting our skin from the sun. So it's a learning process. Okay. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5 steps, I am done with my morning day skincare routine. Honestly, my skin feels great. It feels healthy. It looks smooth. Like, look at this. Do I not look like super smooth to you? I don't know. So that was my morning skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed. It is quite short, actually. I've even gone as far as trying the 10-step Korean skincare routine, and as much as I love skincare, 10 steps is a lot of steps. So it was definitely not sustainable. I mean, as you can tell, I can certainly help you if you have combination oily skin. But in terms of breakouts, I guess my number 1 recommendation is that you don't pop them. I don't pop my pimples, and I think that's why I don't have any scarring. But I know that retinol is also good for scarring, so if you have scarring from your breakouts, then look into retinol and vitamin C. Those tend to lighten up your skin tone if there's like discoloration and scarring left behind. I mean, getting to know your skin is probably one of the longest journeys that you'll ever go through, but once you really get a sense of, you know, what could work for you and just what feels right on your skin, go from there and look into ingredients. that aren't familiar to you, do a little bit of research to see if these ingredients are good for your health and prolonged use as well. So there's like so many different things that you need to be aware of in terms of skincare, but you know, thank God for YouTube. And also make sure that you're eating healthy, clean, and drinking lots of water if you're consuming a lot of sodium. So any sodium buildup, you will get like more puffy around the face, and even breakouts. So if you have like really good skincare products but your skin is just not budging, I would look into your diet. Once I started like cutting out sugar and stuff, honestly my skin like really showed that I was taking care of my body internally. And also look into like what you could be eating to clear up your skin. But yeah, everything will be linked down below. If you have any questions, I am always like looking to talk to people about skincare and getting to know what other people are using, but this is just what's been helping me over the last couple of weeks, and honestly my skin has never looked better. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.